It's up to us to pass these tests, to be willing to go through the pregnancy, the lonely times. We're doing the right thing, but we're not making progress. This is when many people give up on their dreams. But because they wouldn't go through the preparation process, they never gave birth. And God knows what's in your future. He knows what it's going to take to keep you there. A discouraged season, a stagnant season. God wouldn't have allowed it if it wasn't part of the process. Not live bitter, negative. Instead, keep passing the test. Then your time is coming. It's easy to think, I'm not going to do this insignificant thing. When something big comes my way, then I'll give it my best. How do you know your destiny is not tied to the small thing God's asking you to do? Where maybe you have to swallow your pride and serve somebody that's under you. Then the door to the big thing God has in store will open up. You think, God, that's not right. I have more training than them, more education. Pass the test. It's a part of the process. It's getting you prepared. When you're faithful in the small, you're passing the test. You may be doing something that seems insignificant, but don't despise the day of small beginnings. Do it with a good attitude. If you complain, you'll get stuck. It was never supposed to be permanent. It's just a step along the way. In those tough times where you're uncomfortable, something is developing in you that you can't see. If you'll keep passing the test, at the right time, your anointing will meet up with your appointing. How we respond in the wilderness will determine whether or not we make it into our promised land. You are pregnant with potential, with health, with abundance. You've been anointed when you go through the process, so you see your appointing come. Just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean God is not working. It's just a matter of time before your appointing shows up. Too often we have the anointing, but we get discouraged by the process. We don't like when we're not making progress, not being treated right. When you're tempted to give up, you have to remind yourself it's all a part of the process. Don't run away from the process. The process is not working against you, it's working for you. It's getting you prepared. Don't let disappointments talk you out of it. Don't let delays convince you it's not going to happen. You've come too far to stop now. Keep your joy in tough times. When life throws you a curve, it's taking longer than you thought, remind yourself it's only temporary. Don't fall into self-pity. Keep looking forward. The joy is coming. The dream is coming. The breakthrough is on the way. Don't get discouraged thinking that you're falling behind. I should be much further ahead. My friends, my colleagues, they've all passed me up. Don't worry, your time is coming. God knows how to make up for lost time. He can propel you where you could not go on your own. Your environment doesn't determine your destiny. When it's your time, when you've gone through the preparation process, get ready to be propelled. Don't quit being your best because you're not where you thought you would be. They got married, you're still single. They're in the new place, you're still in the old one. Keep doing the right thing. Your appointing is coming. You're going to come to the place where God says, all right, you're prepared. You've done your part. Now let me do my part. Let me propel you into your purpose.
You have trouble being resilient because you think everything works like laptops, like computers, and you try thing after thing after thing because you think that trying something for a little while ought to bring you a big return. It does not work like that. Some stuff takes time. Greatness takes time.